Welcome back to the channel, and boy oh boy do we have some major breaking news, because it turns out that the biggest crypto hack in history just occurred a couple of days ago. I'm talking about 1.4 to 1.5 billion dollars, that's right, billion with a B, been stolen by the hackers. And as usual on this channel, I'm going to talk about how the hack occurred and what the potential consequences are going to be. Now, what exactly happened? We have Bybit here, which is apparently the second largest crypto platform in the world after Coinbase. They got hacked. Over 400,000 Ethereum coins were stolen. Now, I do have the article pulled up in here from Decrypt, and specifically, I want to talk about the tweet made by Ben Zhu, who is the co-founder and CEO of Bybit. He says, Bybit's Ethereum multi-signature cold wallet just made a transfer to our warm wallet about 1 hour ago. It appears that this specific transaction was masked. All the signers saw the masked UI, which showed the correct address, and the URL was from @safe. However, the sign-in message was to change the smart contract logic of our Ethereum cold wallet. The hacker took control of the specific Ethereum cold wallet. We signed and transferred all Ethereum in the cold wallet to this unidentified address. So let me break down exactly what he said in here. See, Bybit as a platform, they have what we call a cold storage. It's an offline storage where all their crypto is stored in, obviously for security purposes, because if it's offline, it's not online and hackers cannot gain access to it, right? However, to fund the daily transactions on their platform, they need to transfer funds from the cold wallet over to their warm wallet, which is used for the daily transactions. Now, obviously, we're talking about the transfer of potentially hundreds of millions of dollars in coins. So multiple people have to sign. That's why it's called a multi-signature cold wallet. Multiple people have to sign, give their approval before the final transfer is made. Now, Ben Zhu, who actually gave a live stream talking about what happened, he said that, look, he is the final signature, okay? He has the final say. And he confessed, he said that he did not check properly before making the transfer. What am I talking about here? See, these guys like Ben Zhu, the people who have to give the final approval, one of the ways how they try to verify that the transfer is legitimate is that they look at the intended address. Where is this transfer being sent to? As long as the address is correct, then the transfer should be fine, right? But it turns out that the hackers, they were able to embed a malicious transaction amongst the other transactions in the transfer, and they were able to mask the address. Basically, they were able to fool the approvals. They made it look like, oh, this transaction is going to the intended address, the right address, but in reality, it was going to a different address. So Ben, like I said, in this interview, he confessed, he said, I did not check properly. I saw the intended address and I thought, okay, this was fine. And he gave the final approval. And when the transaction was approved, it ended up giving control over to the hackers, who took control of the wallet and were able to transfer all the coins over to their own address. And that's basically how the hack occurred. Now, how the hackers were able to embed the malicious transaction in the first place, we don't know yet. I'll keep track of this incident and see if any new details are revealed. I will talk about them. But we now know who was responsible for this attack, and it is the notorious Lazarus group from North Korea. If you don't know who these guys are, it is time you know about them, because these guys have been responsible for some of the biggest hacks in history. I don't know if you recall back in 2014 when Sony Pictures were hacked. They were hacked because they were going to release this very controversial movie called The Interview, starring Seth Rogen. That movie basically mocked Kim Jong-un, the dictator of North Korea. So the Lazarus group, in retaliation, they hacked Sony Pictures, and it was a big scandal. But in 2017, they were also responsible for the WannaCry ransomware attack that affected hundreds of thousands of computers in more than 150 countries. So these guys are extremely proficient. These guys are extremely destructive. And I can say right now that they're making a lot of money for Kim Jong-un and the North Korean government. Now, I'm not a big crypto person. I really don't know much about the values of coins and all that. But there have been two major consequences. Obviously, because of the amount of money stolen, the value of crypto has dropped a little bit. Ethereum in particular has suffered quite a bit of a loss. Maybe that's already changed. I'm not sure. But another consequence is that whenever hacks like this occur, it's going to give governments more incentive to want to take control over these platforms, or at the very least, shut down platforms like this, because now they can say, hey, look, these platforms can't even protect themselves from hackers. Their innocent, naive users are losing money to these platforms. So we need to step in to ensure that hackers will never be able to hack these platforms again, and that people's money will be safe. I think this is one of the ways how governments might be able to now take control over blockchain and cryptocurrency. And basically, I hope that will never occur, because it defeats the entire purpose of blockchain and cryptocurrency. We don't want any governments taking control over these kinds of things. But that's pretty much it for the video. If there were any more new details that emerge from the story, I'll be sure to release an update to the video. But let me know what you guys think about this particular story. Are you a Bybit user? Are you involved in crypto? What do you think about the hack? I'd love to hear from you. Put your comments down in the comment section below. And if you're new here to the channel, welcome to Lab Cyber. My name is Alex. I make videos around cybersecurity, hacks, and things like this. So if this kinds of content interests you, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so they're notified whenever I upload a new video. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you next time. Cheers.